Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Oh my goodness, what a chaotic day today. You know, initially I wanted to just wear my singlet, but it has blood all over me, so I thought, you know, just gonna keep it real. Didn't have time to change my clothes because that's just how it is, working from home with no helper. And I know a lot of parents out there don't have helpers themselves, so I'm feeling like a spoiled brat right now, but it's crazy because I'm handling a few businesses on my own and I'm working from home and looking after small young kids, so it can be a bit chaos. And what happened was I had my notes on my iPad and then everything disappeared because I just realized that my son may have reorganized my whole app, and that's just how it is. But today we're going to have a very interesting topic. We're going to be talking to two entrepreneurs who have very high demanding careers as full-time corporate workers or corporate people. I don't know, my mind's all blank right now because I don't have my notes with me. Well done, Isidore, well done, thank you very much. They also have a business that they've just launched late last year, besides being consultants for an MLM business, which they both also started last year. So it's really, really crazy. In fact, I've met, well, one of them I've known for years, but the other lady I met because of my upline, who is also in the MLM business that I am at. And today I want you all to pay attention because I'll be giving away these wonderful JFCs. I call them JFCs because it's done by Joanne, and she makes like the best fried chicken coating mix, and it has 12 freshly ground ingredients, so it's very similar to the other FC, if you know what I mean, but this is like real good shit, guys. And I'll be giving away to two lucky winners tonight, but you have to pay attention to the answers that will be given by our two guests. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my two beautiful friends, June as well as Shakira. Hi, ladies!
Hello, hello.
So today we're going to be talking about how to be a boss mama, and it's literal in every sense of the word, because I know the both of you have full-time jobs, have young kids, as well as two other businesses as a side hustle, and we want to find out how you manage your time and be successful at all three without letting go of your role as a parent, as a wife back at home front, right? So thank you for joining us. I know we wanted to set the time at 12 and then I realized, oh, they've got a full-time job, Daphne, Iking, so let's make it at night. And I know tonight's actually supposed to be your another business, but here we are tonight, and so thank you, guys. So I'm a little bit like haywire, so just bear with me for a while, okay? Let's get right to it. Now, you both have high demanding jobs as well as young children. In fact, June has a child who has autism, and you've also decided to not just have one side hustle, but two. How do you manage your time? Shakira.
Me? Well, for me, hi everyone, I'm Shakira. So for me, it's all about, I'm very OCD, so it's all about scheduling. For me, I have like boundaries. My calendar, if you looked at it, it's color coordinated according to is it my full-time job is yellow? Is it my side hustle is pink? Is it my other side hustle is like blue? It's like all different colors. It's very color coordinated. I'm super OCD that way. I've just naturally always been like that. So for me, it's all about setting boundaries.
When you say setting boundaries, what do you mean?
So Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is strictly full-time job time. It's like, no, I take my job very seriously. I have a very important role at my full-time job, so I am not going to compromise that, and I focus on it fully. And I only ever look at like the Boss Mama and the other side hustle during lunch, or like I check my messages, but that's pretty much it. I don't actually work on other stuff during the full-time job because I think it's very hard to jump between things and also not fair to my full-time job. So that's how I separate that boundary. And then at night, I just balance between the two of like the two side hustles, because those are both on my own initiative and flexible. So whichever needs my attention more, which most of the time is Boss Mama, that's the one that will take priority, and that's the one that I'll focus on at night.
Nice. June?
What about you, June? Yeah.
So for me, okay, I've started learning to apply Shakira's method. I was having trouble managing everything in one day, especially when you have a demanding full-time job. So I was doing a lot of the full-time job and then not prioritizing the other two. So I was sleeping at 1, 2 a.m. It was really difficult at first. So then I decided I'm going to try Shakira's method. So scheduling, and I accepted her schedules more. At first, I was like, she's sending me so many schedules, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be accepting every one of them. But eventually, I realized the importance of organizing your time. It really helps to be more productive at what you do. And most important is I complete the task. So I try not to jump between the jobs. So that one has helped me become more productive, and my work has become, the quality of my work has been better. So yeah, that's how I juggle the 3 different jobs. But most of it is definitely after 6 for my side hustles, because I try to concentrate 9 to 6 on my full time so that I can, better perform.
For me, because I don't have a corporate job per se, but my main income would be this, and this live streaming platform, emceeing and stuff like that. But the bulk of my work is actually creative work. So mine is the balik, because I have to get my creative work done when everyone is asleep. That's when I can fully concentrate. And I have to agree with both of you ladies that planning and scheduling is the most important thing. For those who are watching right now, some people have asked me how I manage my time, and you have to do it in batches and do things, whatever you can tutup mata, you tutup mata. You have to prioritize what has to come first. And don't look, like for me, I can't look at my emails straight away. Some people wake up, check their emails, and that's when you start becoming unproductive, because you want to answer this and that and this, and then it leads you to another, and you don't get your focus right, and you have to set your goal. Like I schedule even my exercise time, my workouts, as well as sex, because I think that's important to also ensure that the husband also knows, okay, this is my time, this is our time, and no one's going to disturb it. Because I think that's one point where a lot of mothers out there or wives out there forget that we often neglect our spouses. So I think that's really important. I just had to say that out loud. So I remember you, my love. I remember you. But is there any apps? I know Shakira's a huge fan of all these. Like, I remember having one of our e-meets, our virtual meets, and it was like, have you accepted her schedule? I think that must be. What is it? What's an app that is free and that is easy for people to apply? Shakira.
Google Calendar. Number one app in my life, Google Calendar, because I'm assuming most of us use Gmail. So it's attached to your Gmail, Google Mail, Google Calendar. So everything in my life is scheduled in my Google Calendar, including my personal life. Going out, I'm so OCD, like I don't like forgetting things. So like if I go out and it's not in my schedule, even though I'm done, the event is over, I will go back and I'll edit in the past. Because I need to know that I did that on that day. That day wasn't empty. So so I'm like super OCD. So Google Mail, number one tip for managing your time, for sure.
There's also Slack that she makes us use, and there's also the To-Do, Microsoft To-Do.
I have never seen you use the Microsoft To Do, Junita. It's just me.
Hard.
Microsoft To Do as well as Slack. Now these are the 2 things that and they're free, right, guys?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
And they're free. So these 3 free apps or platforms that you can use to help manage your schedule a little bit better. Okay, so these are great tips from.
Slack is for
managing.
Slack is for managing communication. So I don't know about you, but I hate it when my WhatsApp
is flooded with nonsense.
Yes, I hate it. So, and we had like a BossMama group chat. We had one, and it was just like ridiculous, and I couldn't keep up. And I was like, you know what, guys, I have to introduce this new app. So I came up with Slack. We used it in my current full-time job. When we first started the startup like 5 years ago, we used Slack as well. So that's where I learned about it. And I introduced it to the team. And like basically in Slack, you can have different channels for different topics. So we would spread it. Okay, marketing is here. Oh, we're talking about manufacturing is here.
So you don't have to scroll and look like, where was it? Instead of starring it, now you've got like, it's starred, but even more organized, because marketing starred, promotion starred.
Yes,
images start.
yes.
Oh my
All
god.
in its own groups basically for each topic. and you can search. The search function is really good. You can upload high quality, high resolution photos and videos. So it's all great. Yeah.
As good as Telegram.
We need to check this out. Slack, Papa, Slack. Okay, so now most of...
We don't need all this, you in front of me.
That's true.
One
I'm his
for
like
Isabel,
reminder.
one for Elon.
Now, most people would have or try to be their own boss because they want the flexibility of, being able to work as and when, or to pursue a passion that they like, right? And of course, to earn more money. You have 3 jobs, okay? So you've got your full-time and you've got your 2 side hustles, which actually is not a side hustle per se, because I know both of you are doing quite well on all 3 platforms. Is the full-time job something that you will continue to keep? Or is it like a safety net, or what is it? Do you plan to move on to just focusing on your 2 other businesses? How is it going to be? Without getting you guys too much into trouble, but yes, how will it work?
Jin, how about you? You answer first.
For me, I think it's very dependent on the situation. At the moment, we just started in BossMama, and a lot of our goals are very bleak at this point. We don't know yet.
Yep.
I think we started with the intention of really serving our customers because this is an invention and we want others to have it as well. So that was our intention at first. And then, of course, we can make a little bit of money on the side and grow this business together. We also grew our friendship together in doing this business. So in the long run, of course, becoming your own boss is a lot of people's dreams. I mean, it's my dream. But at this point, I think I still want to pursue my corporate career.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to also build this little business and always have the customers in mind, customer-centric. So that one, Shakira is always reminding me because I'm always scared of margins.
Just like, that's going to eat our margin. I'm like, our customers.
Yeah, so Shakira is always reminding, look, we're going to be fine, and let's be customer-centric in whatever we do, our product development. So we really put our energy into that. So for now, it doesn't seem like we're going to give up our corporate careers. I am still enjoying it. But yeah, I also need the side income. So yeah.
Yeah.
Same for you,
me,
Shakira?
So I have a special relationship with my full-time job. If you can hear that, it's my son trying to get into my office. I have a special relationship with my full-time job because I've been there for more than 5 years now, and I was actually there in the early days. It's now, I would say, getting to be a bit more of a mature startup, but when I joined, it was like brand new. Barely anyone knew about us, and so I was in the founding team and I built it, and so I have a special relationship with that job, and it would be very difficult for me to just walk away from that, even though I care a lot about BossMama as well and the other side hustles, but I can't at the moment. I can't choose. So so right now I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna give my all to both, and I don't know, take it one step at a time and see what happens.
Fair enough. Now, during the pandemic, I mean, not just lives were lost, but livelihoods too, or some people had to face a huge pay cut. So, for those people out there who are watching, viewers watching right now, if they wanted to venture into a new business or start a new business, there are pros and cons to it. What would your advice be to them?
My advice, my immediate thought is, it's all dependent, right, on the individual situation, but I don't think that starting your own business is a easy money thing. It's not like you start a business and you're going to be like profitable straight away. I don't think it works that way. Unless you're doing something that's very, very low capital and you can get immediate returns and you're doing it alone. For example, if you just start like a home baking business, something like that, yeah, you could start making money immediately. But for Jun and I, we started like a fashion thing, maternity fashion. Mm-hmm. So there's quite a bit of capital involved, R&D, samples, finding different manufacturers, going to multiple samples to get the product right. And so there was a lot of initial investment, which we're still working towards paying off. you know. So it's definitely not like, well, we started 2 months ago and like we're rich already, we're making a lot of money. Like it didn't work that way. It's not at that level yet.
We're gonna go into Boss Mama more in just a bit, but yeah, if someone was again keen on, you know, trying out something, be it small business, something like as simple as baking cheesecake, for instance, how would they be able to know what would work for them based on your experience, June?
For me, I think it's time, because time away from my children. So I did start a small baking business.
Oh, you did? That's right.
Way before, and I wasn't able to be on my feet for 18 hours a day baking because my orders were coming in, and it was just time. I couldn't do it, and I wanted to be with my kids. But when I did Boss Mama, because it's a product, so we can mass produce and we are able to delegate our jobs, and then I have a partner. So I think one thing that's really important is think about time, and what would make it easier for you. What kind of product would make it easier? If you want it as a side hustle, think about what product you can sell without taking too much of your time. So I think that would be a really useful thought to have when you're going to start a business. Think about it. If you have a full-time job, maybe baking would not be a good choice. If you have all day, then maybe baking is good for you. So I think there's a lot of things to evaluate at the time.
Shakira, do you have anything else to add on to that?
Yeah. Probably also to know that nothing really comes easy, and a lot of things take time to get momentum. So, you know, like every business out there started from zero. So don't be discouraged if you're trying and you see like you get 1 or 2 followers a day. It's very slow, you know, just stay consistent, keep going. Perseverance pays off. So for me, it's like, you know, if you just keep persevering through the challenges and just keep going, then eventually you'll start to gain momentum, and eventually you'll start to see the growth. So if you look back, like maybe after, you know, 2 or 3 months of doing it, and you look back at day 1 and you're like, okay, wow, yeah, I can see the progress. Whereas when you were at day 5, you were like, man, this is not going anywhere, but you persevered, and then you can actually see the difference after that.
I think a lot of people out there are worried about starting a business because they get very intimidated by the admin part. Like, alah, kena buat business plan, banyak ke capital I kena keluar, nak pergi loan, nak buat enterprise, nak set up, pening lah, tak nak ah, you know. What would you say to those who feel discouraged about things like this?
It is a bit pening. So, if you're doing a Sendirian Berhad, oh yeah, it is a little bit pening. Honestly, June, I think you better answer this question because you handle most of that nitty-gritty admin stuff.
June.
So basically, you have to go through it.
The end goal. Just think of the end goal.
Yes, you have to be really determined. So that's where I come to the big why. Why do you want to do this? So to add on to Shakira's point of you know, consistency and motivation, motivating yourself, it's the big why. Why do you really want to do this? So when you have your big why set up, I think whatever challenges, whatever admin you have to go through, you will call people, get advice from your friends who already have a Sendirian Berhad or an enterprise. Enterprise is very easy to set up and even close, in fact. And allocate time to do it, because like when I need to do the admin stuff, I need to do the admin stuff for a good few hours, you know. Get that letter out, that Sendirian Berhad go in line and go online and submit whatever documents. So I do have help from friends and family as well who have done Sendirian Berhad or enterprise, and that's where I seek my advice. I think don't be afraid to ask others for help. I mean, people are very helpful.
Now, Boss Mama, which is a nursing as well as a pumping friendly bra, I use it to work out too. It's that comfortable and I can use it day and night. I've spoken about this in my previous vlog. It happened because the both of you realized when you both were either breastfeeding or breast pumping that there was just not a bra that was available here locally that was efficient, that was comfortable, and that was affordable. So that's how the idea came about, where both of you teamed up. But it took you guys a year before you had your soft launch late last year. Talk us through.
Wow, yes, goodness. I like telling this story. Jun and I are both exclusive pumping mummies. When our kids were breastfeeding, we didn't actually direct latch. Both of us just pumped, especially being working moms in corporate life. Like we weren't always with our kids, so we ended up just pumping most of the time. And really before our awesome bra, like there really wasn't a great one in the market. Like any bra that you could find in the market online or in stores were just unattractive. Like it was uncomfortable to wear for the whole day. You could only use it for pumping, so you'd always have to bring an extra bra with you. Or because it's unattractive, you can't wear it under your clothes. Like people would see, they would know that you're wearing a maternity bra. So
Unflattering, mind you.
Exactly. June actually cut holes in her sports bra to hold the pump. And that's kind of where the idea came from. We're like, let's just cut some holes in a good bra. and then, trial and error, like you said, 1 year of R&D and perfecting the design, the material, getting it absolutely right. We were like, we are not going to launch a mediocre product. Let's get it right. And then it just happened. It was just like, wow, 1 year. And there was a lot of speed bumps. There was a lot of times we were like, you know what, maybe we just shouldn't do this. It's just too difficult. And in the end, we even tried thinking about like, should we pivot to another product? Should we try to find something else? And we just kept coming back to this bra. We're like, no, there's a need here. There's a gap we can fill here. So in the end, like we just went with our gut, and it paid off. Like we get so much positive response from our customers.
It's a very niche market, but it is a gap that needs to be filled up. And the last time I met the both of you physically was during your bazaar in Publica last month. How has the response been so far since you guys launched?
I think it's been really good. We are overwhelmed. Honestly, we are so overwhelmed with all that great response. And it's so much hard work that we put into this bra, this 1 year of effort. And of course, thinking of other things, because we met with a lot of speed bumps. So when we hear such good results or good feedback, we're so happy. It's really touching to us, And so far we're getting a lot of people that felt the same way, that this product is what you need. Yeah.
We've had moms who are having their second child now, and they're like, man, I wish I had this for my first kid. You know what? I wish I had this when I was breast pumping. I didn't, so I'm not breastfeeding anymore, but I wish I had it. So I really think that it's just like receiving all of these positive comments, and really from complete strangers. They're not even like friends or family. They're like complete strangers will DM us and be like, hey, I just want to let you know I really love your bra. And it's like stuff like that, the messages like that, like, okay, yeah, it's worth it. Yeah.
You have 3 colors now. Initially, when I became one of your guinea pigs, thank you, by the way, it's really good. You had only the black color. Now you have
nude and pink.
Yes, hot pink.
Why did you decide to choose hot pink instead of maybe a white or a blue? Or gray? That's what normally, most bras would go into those colors of first black, nude, and then white or gray. But you guys went straight to shocking pink. Why?
That one is Shakira's choice.
Hot pink is our BossMama's signature color. When we came up with the brand, the logo, which honestly we didn't do anything fancy. We just picked a couple fonts that we liked, double layered it, and that became our logo. And we were like, okay, black for the BossMama, but it needs an accent of color. And both of us love pink. Jun's obsessed with pink. She's wearing pink all the time. Pink handbag, pink nails. She loves it. And pink became our accent color. So when we were deciding to expand to different colors, we're like, okay, everyone needs black and nude. We need one more color. And then like, let's just go crazy. Let's just go like bold and go hot pink.
Will there be new colors and new designs, or an expansion of your nursing bra?
Jin, you want to answer?
Like they just launched. We just launched, Daphne. What are you talking about?
We're having now like, oh shit. Yes, of course. We're actually getting feedback
Definitely.
on the next best color, the next maybe shocking. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we actually are gonna like crowdsource a little bit, like ask people. We've actually already
Nice.
asked some people, asked our audience, like what colors do you guys want? And we have like we've seen a few trends of the requests, so we want to keep it fresh, and we're always gonna like try to see how we can innovate. So we're gonna just keep launching. I think we'll do like limited batches of all these different colors, just so it's a little bit more special, so that you can only get it when we launch it.
That's
And
smart,
maybe
and also it's more manageable budget-wise, because then you'll sort of figure out, okay, which one works better, which one sells more. So I think that's another great tip
Yes.
for those entrepreneurs who are venturing into business or fashion, in fact, where trends just come and go. But in this sense, this nursing and pumping bra, which is also my workout bra, it's great that you guys have something like this that is, and that you are open to your customers' feedback. I like the fact that you guys asks, and then they will come back and then say, okay, there's the majority of they want blue or they want green. I don't know who wants green, but I don't know. There might be someone who wants green. I also noticed that the both of you curated your social media page way before it was launched. Is this a strategy that you all do, and would you encourage this for other business women or business people out there to do so, to create their social media
this
before
was
it's launched?
definitely Junita's idea. Junita just she was like she kept repeating the same thing, like, we should launch social media now. We should do it now. I was like, our product's not ready yet. She's like, no, we just do it now. Like, she was like, we need to do social media first. I think Jun's focus was really to build a community. So yeah, we sell a product. We sell nursing bras, we sell pumping bras. But more important than that, we want to create a community of mothers who just support each other. And we want to support. That's why our bra is called the Real Support Bra. So we want to support moms. And if it means like just having some engaging posts, like giving some breastfeeding, breast pumping tips, sharing relatable quotes about motherhood, parenthood, jokes, stuff like that. Just showing everyone that, yeah, we're not just here just to sell you a bra. We actually want to care about you. And we want to create a community and be your friend, be your support system.
Which I think that's the reason why your social media game is quite onsla, you know? The both of you have, at least what I know of, the ones that I stalk at least, your personal Instagram account. You've got your BossMama as well as your MLM, which is the Norwex. And I see that you are constantly updating all, you know, so it's not just focusing on one. I mean, I've got two and I'm already like, oh my God, I need to post something up, because social media is king right now. So you have to keep posting in order to get people coming in or to get more followers and stuff like that. How do you manage that? And what is your tip to viewers out there in creating content? What is there? Shakira will probably have something to say about this, but yes, is there a schedule to post your content up on each different platforms?
Hired a freelancer.
So you do invest in a little bit to get that done.
But it
Really?
was fully, mainly Shakira for a very long time. And
Okay.
it was me and her. I was doing it very little because I was more on the operation side.
Right.
But Shakira really managed the brand and the social media at first. And, you know, she was getting overwhelmed. So we needed to give her help.
Yeah, so I do think that in line with the other advice I've given recently, persistency and consistency is such key. Like in my full-time job, I also handle marketing and product development. So I touch on social media a lot for that as well. And one of the things that I've learned in my years is that you have to constantly stay top of mind. So that means like one post a day minimum, bare minimum. You have to post once a day just so you're always there. If you don't post once a day, they're not like just simply going to your profile to look at your old posts. They're looking at their feed and you need to show up there. So the only way that that's going to happen is if you post constantly, if you post all the time. So yeah, it ended up getting a bit overwhelming for me. So obviously as co-founder of BossMama, I wasn't just managing social media, but other important things as well. So I was like, Jun, we have to invest a little bit. I need a little bit of help. So so we hired a freelancer who now is awesome, and she's handling like like almost all of our social media posts now.
And that's great, because I know, especially if you're a new startup, you want to try and keep costs low. But if it is able to make you more productive at the long run, and by investing in an agency, an agent, or freelancer in this case, then just do it, right? And just factor that cost in because it's good for the business in whole and your sanity, of course.
I do think it's important to have a good team. So for us, it's not just me and June. We have our freelancer, and we have actually a couple more people who work on other parts of BossMama as well.
Okay.
And like you said, we're trying to keep costs low. We're not like paying anyone like full-time salaries. We're not paying ourselves at all at the moment. So it was important to us to find people who are interested in the business and want to be in it long term. So they know that, even though we're not giving them like super high salaries right now or anything, but because they're here from the get-go, they're a founding team. And hopefully it's a long relationship that in the end will pay off for everyone involved.
When I started helping you guys to promote this, because there was also self-interest on my part, a lot of people DM me and they were pregnant. So this question popped up quite often. Should they wait until after they deliver before purchasing a nursing bra or a pumping bra or BossMama, or can they purchase one just before they deliver? How does it work? What's your advice to these moms?
I think they can purchase it even if they're not breastfeeding or pumping actually. But because it's so comfortable. It's an all-day comfort bra, but they should really start using it when they're pregnant because that's when you really don't want to have a wireless bra, a wire bra.
Yeah.
Because when you're pregnant, everything is just swelling up, and last thing you want a wired bra. So you should start using BossMama bras the moment you're pregnant actually.
I opened one because obviously like I have BossMama bras all over my house right now.
I'm sorry, I actually had those pictures, but because I was just crazy, there you go. So that's how the BossMama bra looks like. This is in nude.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we don't have a model that we can show you. I actually had the pictures, but I didn't have time to download them and put them on screen. So I don't know how you're going to show it to them, but Shakira,
the important thing that I want to show is that if you're pregnant, don't worry, you can still buy this bra because even though from the front, it kind of looks like a sports bra, but we still have the clips at the back. So it's still got hooks. So if you're pregnant, say your stomach's getting really big in your second and third trimester, don't bother investing in like really, really big size bras. Just get some bra extenders and then you can just continue using
clever.
this bra.
Yes, the bra extenders.
Yes. So that's one of our key things is having the clasp at the back. And then, it's going to be a bit hard to demo, but if you're nursing, you can just pull it down both sides. If you're pumping, under here, there's like a little hole where you can slip in your pump on one side, and it's the same on the other side. There's a hole here too.
There you go.
That is how you would use this bra, to pump and to nurse.
And if it's hard for you to visualize, just head over to their BossMama Facebook, Instagram, as well as their website, because they've got all the images there for you to have a better idea on how it works. But trust me, I've used it. I'm not using it now because they're all in the wash. Oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's very comfortable, and I use it at night. I use it to work out, and if you're someone who, it might not be the best if you're running because I've not really run full speed lah, but for yoga it's excellent because it doesn't ride up. And it's still very, very comfortable to wear at night because, I like to wear nothing at all when I'm sleeping. But I realize at this day and age, especially at this age, things are heading down south. So you want to give it a good support, okay?
Not from my view, don't worry, babe.
I'm sure, my love. Yes. All right, ladies, before we continue with our little giveaway, I'm going to ask you some questions. It's a rapid fire questions. And June or Shakira can start first, okay? And it has to be very quick, okay? Cannot have
June
time
first.
today. Okay,
We
June
alternate.
first, huh? All right, alternate. All right. Favorite Norwex product? June. Huh?
EnviroCloth.
EnviroCloth. Shakira.
Chenille hand towel.
Ooh. Wow, okay. Favorite BossMama color? June.
Pink.
Pink.
Wow. Actually, mine is pink too. The other day I wore it for for one of my lives, and then it would like purposely come out like that. And my husband's like, "Your bra is showing." I'm like, "No, purposely, it's fashion." Who is more bossy, June?
Yeah.
I was actually supposed to say 1, 2, 3, and both of you were supposed to shout it out. So Shakira.
No, I admit it's me.
Manchester United or Liverpool?
Menu.
I don't
Hey,
care.
boo! Boo!
Shakira doesn't watch football.
Boo.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm an Arsenal fan, but that's what everyone wants me to ask. Man U or Liverpool? That's his side. Mountain or beach, Shakira?
Beach, 100%.
June? Beach. Work from home or at the office, Shakira?
Work from home.
June?
At home.
Really?
Yeah.
If I had a choice, I'd have an office. Then I can, be away from the kids for a while. I love them.
For a while,
I love you,
like,
kids.
what is it?
But yeah, sometimes there. See, Nangi is on spot. My son's here, just behind Joe. All right, wife or mother, which is tougher? Shakira,
Oh man.
wife or
I
mom?
think mother is tougher. Yeah.
June. Hey, it's supposed to be rapid fire.
Okay, both are babies.
Nice one.
Nice one. I get you, June. I get you. I so get you. Toughest decision ever, Shakira.
Oh my god. Toughest decision ever? Oh, I don't have one.
Yeah, because you're so OCD and it's all scheduled. Like, no, I don't.
You
It's
know,
all there.
I'm very decisive. Like, I know what I want, what I don't want. So I'm good. I don't have any.
You don't have any. Shakira, I'm going to just say this live. But yeah, the first time I virtually met you, I told Intan, she's scary. I'm scared of her. I'm scared of doing something wrong. June, what is the toughest decision ever for you?
I think the one that I can remember very clearly was when my son was diagnosed with autism. Really, the toughest decision was what to do, because everyone is advising so many different things
I'm
and
sure.
also telling you what you've done wrong. So you had, that whole turmoil of trying to make the right decisions was so hard. In the end, I thought, okay, my decisions are the best, Don't listen.
Mother knows best. Really.
Yeah.
Mother does definitely know best. Favorite country or place to visit, June?
Pain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Nice. I love Spain.
I love pain.
Shakira?
Australia.
Australia.
I love me, my Melbourne.
Oi, oi, oi. All right. And last but not least, advice for first time moms. June.
Oh.
Okay. Get the support you need, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't keep quiet and suffer in silence. It's not everything that you're going to get right.
Nice. Shakira.
For me, it's like just take a deep breath and stop. Don't try to be perfect. Like I tried to be perfect. It doesn't exist. You're gonna get things wrong. You're gonna feel like you're failing. Like just chill. Everything's gonna be alright. Babies are much more resilient than we give them credit for. So just like Jun said, have a support system and take it one day at a time. As long as your baby is healthy and happy, that's all that matters.
I've actually got an extra question for you, Shakira, because when friends tell me or my parents tell me, Pon, you're getting too kau boleh gila itu kalau kau OCD sangat, because I just can't stand dusty floors. That's the whole reason why I'm into Norwex and stuff. I cannot stand mess. It really, I can't leave the house without fluffing my pillows, and it used to affect my relationship with my husband. And they said, "Alah, you can just let go. You can just let go." But knowing you and how you are also being OCD with work and probably home front too, can you let go? And how do you chill? This is a question from me because I'm trying to learn how to let go,
So
because it's a real thing. It's a real issue.
funny story. Like my husband, I would argue, is more OCD than me. We are like a match made in heaven. Like whenever we have plans, he's like, "Send me a calendar invite." I'm like, "Yes, I will."
Oh my God!
Yeah. So actually, the whole calendar thing started with me, but it's gotten to be a habit with him as well. And so we're both pretty OCD. OCD in different ways. So I think that's why our house is always so clean and in order.
So clean.
Oh my God. So you're the wrong person to ask. Like, so you
but-
do you ever not let?
I do.
Yeah.
So after becoming a mom, I had to learn to let go, I think. So I mean, when you're a mom and you're a working mom and you just want to have a bit of your own life as well, sometimes you need to let someone else take care of the baby. So I let, either my parents or my in-laws take care of the baby. And I used to be like, even while I was at the office, I'd be like texting, like, make sure you feed him at this time, make sure he drinks this much, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, it was too much. And in the end, like, I think it just didn't benefit anyone. So I had to just be like, you know what? They raised me, they raised my husband. We are both happy, healthy, normal people. So I just need to let go and know that my baby is okay when I'm not just micromanaging everything.
So at the end of the day, you still had to find a reason to let go.
Yes,
It's not
yeah,
like it's
for
not
sure.
it's not as easy as just okay, I can let go. I'll be okay with dusty floors. I'm not, but you
Oh,
know,
no.
So I have to find a reason, a valid reason, and then that will
Yes.
sort of satisfy my need to let go.
Yes.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
And I think know that if it's not going to be a disaster because you let it go, then just let it go. Like your dusty floor, it's not going to kill anybody. It's okay.
It's gonna
Come
kill
back
me.
and deal with it later.
Okay, I'll try and find that reason to validate why I should let go. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Boss Mama has actually extended my promo code. It was supposed to be just in December, but they've extended my promo code, which is Daphne40, DAPHNE 40. We were supposed to do the supers for this, but then Elon actually bit himself. So that's why there's blood all over me. So we're putting him to sleep and everything. Things just happen. Shit happens, So that's just how it is. But we wanted to make sure that this live stream happened at 9 p.m. So never mind. It's okay. The code is Daphne40. Again, you can go to their Boss Mama to find out. And I'll also be posting it up over my caption. You get 40 ringgit off till the end of this month only. And proceeds from my sales, which is 10 ringgit, kan? I'm going to be very transparent here. So each bra that you use with my promo code Daphne40, where you get 40 ringgit off, 10 ringgit will go to my non-government individual. So NGI, which is called Humarap, which means hope in Kadazandusun. And I am basically using all these proceeds to go and buy milk for marginalised children or vulnerable children who don't have a supply of milk in Sabah, who are badly affected by the MCO. Okay, so thank you so much, ladies. I'm going to ask you both to give me one question each for our viewers at home, and then I'll have another question because I'm giving away this fantastic signature fried chicken coating mix done by my friend who is also a boss. Well, she's not a mama yet, but she is a boss and a lady boss, and she does this on the side. And if you love your Kentucky Fried Chicken, this is actually a more healthier option. And you can do it from home and it tastes exactly the same. So I air fry my chicken wings or my chicken and then I coat it with this and it tastes exactly the same, even better in fact. So the first question is from Shakira. Anything that you can ask about Boss Mama, which you've already mentioned earlier on. See if they paid attention or not.
Okay. What is your favorite Boss Mama bra color?
Mia.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay, mine was yes. So I mentioned it, right, just now?
No, I don't think so. Did you? Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you
I did. So, yes. So, what is Daphne's favorite Boss Mama color? Okay, that means you have to paid real attention just now, okay? Second question from June. This is for our viewers at home because they need to answer it. So, it has to be based on what you guys have answered or I've answered earlier on.
What does Daphne like most about the Boss Mama bra?
Nice. Okay, so the first question is, what is Daphne's favorite color from all the three? There are three colors, black, nude, as well as pink. Which one is Daphne's favorite? Second question is from June, and the question is, what is the most favorite thing about the bra that I like most? I hope I answered it because I think there's a lot that I said. But yes, we'll take your answer.
Give an essay.
Yeah. And yes, so answer away, and I'll be giving two winners. These Joanne's signature fried chicken coating mix, or JFC instead of KFC. I call it JFC. Terms and conditions, of course, apply. Only those in Malaysia because postage kan mahal ba kalau saya mau hantar pergi UK. Kalau kau tiba-tiba dari UK kan kau mau win ni kan terus saya mau hantar pergi UK, alala macam kasihan lah saya. So only to those living in Malaysia, okay? Kalau Singapore pun mungkin saya boleh lagi ni. So yes, answer at my Facebook comment. The two questions again are, what was it again, Shakira?
Which is your favorite Boss Mama bra color?
And June was?
What's Daphne's favorite thing about the bra?
There you go. Okay, again, guys, it's promo code is Daphne40. If you would like to find out more about Boss Mama, where do they go to, Shakira?
Go to our Instagram, which is at BossMama.my. BossMama.my.
And what other promotions do you have besides? Does my code apply to any other promotions that you have right now, June? Or is there a promotion? Oh, there's no.
That's the only promo that we have
The
right now.
promo is the 40 ringgit off with your code, but it applies to every bundle on the website.
There's a bundle, right? Because I remember
Yes.
remember you guys talking about that during your bazaar. How do you manage burnout at the time when you need consistency and focus? This is from Siti. Ladies, would you like to reply that? How do you manage burnout at the time when you need consistency and focus, or consistency or focus?
Sometimes you just have to take a break, honey. Just take that break. Yeah. Honestly, if you're about to burn out, you're not going to be productive anyway. So it's like, okay, if again, the thing is, if there's no disaster, if you take a break, just take a break. Just recharge, switch off, put your phone away, get back in the zone, and then get back to it.
Anything else you want to add on there, June?
I think have a little time off every day. Like for example, Shakira will take her son to the park, and that's 1 hour that she doesn't talk to me. So yeah, even I do that. That 1 hour I just want to be with my kids and like take a break, because you can get burned out doing so many things. Even being a mother and a wife is a thing.
Yes.
Mother and the wife, you saw my eyes suddenly go big. Like that,
Oh,
you
baby.
know. Thank you again so much, ladies.
Okay,
It's
we've got people already answering the questions.
Wow,
So
got
maybe-
questions. Oh, okay, got
maybe-
people answering.
Yeah, maybe you want to tell the answers.
All right, so the answer to question number 1 is my favorite color is pink, just like the other two ladies, because, well, not because black and nude is boring, it's just that pink is something fun and a little bit more quirky, and like I said, it complements something like a dull outfit that I have, and then you have a little hint of sexiness, like, oh, what's that? Oh, there, actually it's my bra, but okay, you know, like fashion. So yes, it's pink. And the second question, the answer for me would be, besides it being a nursing and pumping bra, I love it most because I can also work out in it. So that's the whole reason why I'm so, like, sampai, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4.
So far, nobody has answered it correctly.
Tak ada. What's the closest?
They say comfortable. The second, pink is correct.
Pink is correct.
Comfortable and good support. Comfortable and support. Comfortable and good support. None of workout.
Well, you know, it is in a way. It is, you're right. It is, because it was quite vague. My answer was quite vague. It is comfortable. It's so comfortable, and it does give me the support, and that's why I even work out with it. So, kudos. So who was the...
Okay, if that's the case, then the winner is.
See, my... Very good, huh? Tag team, huh? Oh, got drum roll all. Yes.
Alright.
Alright, I need
The
2 winners, huh?
winner is 2 winners.
Yes, 2. Because I'm
Okay.
giving 2 at JFC.
We have Dusty Rose 91.
Dusty Rose 91. First and foremost,
Says
are you from
pink
Malaysia?
And comfortable.
Okay.
But that one is from YouTube.
Okay, YouTube.
Somebody answered from YouTube. You said Facebook, right?
I said Facebook.
Okay. Then,
Facebook, guys, Facebook.
That means they have to go to Facebook.
Go to Facebook,
Sorry
Dusty.
lah. Okay, sorry. That means then we
Who's
have to
this?
go down.
The next
We have
one.
to go down
We're using
to-
Restream, so
Okay,
we see all the
Angelina,
comments.
Deirdre, John Eddie.
We say, ni mesti tatap orang Sabah ni.
Okay?
Yes.
Angelina, Deirdre, John Eddie, who answered pink and comfortable, and Janice Zelin Ong. Hot pink, comfortable, and good support.
All right, I will be in touch with you. Congratulations to Jeslyn and
Janice and Angelina.
Angelina and Janice. Thank you. Congratulations. You have won yourself JFC, and I'll tell you guys how to use this. This is like my top picks, so I always give away my like Pond's pick, and I wish I could give you the bra, but I would rather you purchase it and then really have so much love for it. And you have my promo code, which is Daphne40. Just head over to www.bossmama.my.
Yes.
Betul. Okay, nasib baik. Kalau tak, Shakira dan muka macam menakutkan y'all.
Schedule nanti.
Alright, well, thank you so much once again. Thank you, ladies, and have fun. Don't work too hard, and I'm going to check out those apps, especially Slack, so I won't slack off. Alright then, bye ladies, good night. Mwah. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Alright, congratulations once again to Angelina as well as Jaslyn, right? Was that the other winner? Well, anyway, I will be in touch with you. And Dusty Rose, I'm so sorry. Maybe I wasn't that clear. Please answer in my Facebook page, but we've already got the winners. So yes, in the future, which I will have more giveaways, mind you. And thank you to my two beautiful, wonderful, entrepreneurial boss mamas, Shakira and June, for joining us tonight at 9 p.m. Again, my promo code ends on the 31st of January. So if you know any boss mama potentials out there who are expecting, who are nursing or pumping, and they're looking for a very comfortable, locally made bra, then head on over to www.bossmama.my and use my promo code Daphne40 for 40 ringgit off. 10 ringgit from that sale will be donated, all 10 ringgit will be given to my Humarap, which is a charity that I do to feed the marginalised children who have to drink susu cap junjung ba. Dorang terpaksa minum tu condensed milk. Kasihan dorang because they cannot afford to buy formula milk, or their mothers can't breastfeed them because they're out working, or they just have too many kids so that they can't. So I think it's quite timely that I'm doing this collaboration with Boss Mama, and in hope to also raise funds lah for this purpose of mine. Right, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys had some insights and tips from these wonderful entrepreneurs, these two boss mamas, and how you can start a business of your own. It's not gonna be a bed of roses, that's for sure, but it is possible, and these two ladies are proof, living proof that it can happen. So again, the 3 apps that they highly recommend for you to be able to manage your time, it's free: Google Calendar, Slack, which is something that I've not heard about or tried before, as well as, what was the other one again? Maybe that should have been my question earlier on. There is one more, but I forget. But don't worry, I will put it down in my caption once this live stream is over. All right, I'm gonna go off, but I will be with Ramesh at 12 p.m. on my live stream, and he will be talking to us about how you can be a marketeer. So even if you've never done marketing in your whole entire life and you're looking into, you know, a career change, or you wanna try something new, and marketing is something that you wanna, you know, try, but you've never done it before, then Ramesh will be the person to speak to. I know for a fact, because there's research being done, that during this pandemic, one of the main careers that is still sustaining and thriving is actually marketing. So this is something that you don't want to miss, especially if you're out looking for a job right now. Okay, so 12 p.m. join us with Job Street or Seek Asia Ramesh. Till then, my name is Daphne Iking, bidding you all good night.